We are live at the LA School of Comedy, and I'm your host tonight, Samantha Linderman. Give it up for you guys coming out here tonight. Keep it going for the one and only Jason Ham, everybody. Our producer, our editor, man of the house. Thank God, right? Shut this girl up. No, I'm kidding. Anybody here have kids? Cats. Oh my God. I really want to have an emotional connection with a cat. Because I keep meeting more cat men. Because I'm like golden retriever and I need a black cat. Stupid, but a little bit true. I'm not worried that a cat is going to think I have bad energy, but I just have impatience and clearly some sort of object permanence, spatial awareness issue. Do I sound like Gen Z or no? I was at the gas station and I saw how old you had to be to buy cigarettes. And I was like, what? Not how old, but the year you were born. 2005. That's crazy. I can't even think about that. The kids at school think I'm either 17 or 70. So that's really crazy. You look like JoJo Siwa. I said, is that good or is that bad? Because when I met her at the club in West Hollywood, she didn't like me. To be fair, I guess I tried to grab her arm. But I don't know who's trying to hurt her. I think people mostly don't know who she is. I think she should be so lucky to be hurt at the club. You know what I mean? JoJo attacked by a crazy fan at the club. They'd be like, JoJo who? From the 90s? I don't know. But good for her. Do you guys know who JoJo Siwa is? I'm just saying sounds, right? I'm just saying sounds. She was on Dance Moms as a child. So I'm from LA, and here's some ways you can tell I'm from LA. So Dance Moms filmed an episode at my high school. And, they have them mic'd up all the time. It's a reality show, and the kids are dancing, but it's about the moms who are low-key emotionally neglecting them to let them be on television. But wine, rosé all day. Everything's okay, because they have a podcast now and a book tour. And nobody's died yet. I mean, knock on wood. From the cast. So they're doing pretty good for, child stars, is what I'm trying to tell you. But no, it was really crazy, so... But what was my point? Oh, so they film an episode at my school, and the mic catches them talking shit about, how it looked, and the backstage, and this and that. And I'm like, that is so crazy. You would think, I guess, come on in, welcome. Yay. Yes, oh my gosh, come on in, take a seat wherever. Oh, sign in if you're performing. Oh my gosh, well, welcome. We'll get your email on the way out. That's what we always do. You have to. It's like Yogurtland, you know what I mean? Where it's you want to come back, we want to know your favorite flavor, you know what I mean? I don't know, I've never worked at Yogurtland, but I did work for a really, really important, almost I don't want to sound holier than that. I worked at Bath & Body Works. Here you might recognize me from this. Hi, welcome, please enter to the left. Thank you. Because that's what they had me say at the end. I used to say, hi, welcome to Bath & Body Works. How are you? My name's Samantha. What are you looking for today? That was apparently too much. But I don't think that that's true. I don't know. They got rid of top seller because it created a hostile work environment. I wasn't around for it, but I believe it. Everybody who works at Bath & Body Works is pretty much a woman over 50 or a queer person under 23. It's true. I don't know the last time you've been to a Bath & Body Works. I was not the older person, but we all got I did Thanksgiving with one of them, and I'd never seen so many birds not on the dinner table. 50 birds. She had so many birds, and for my birthday, she wanted to get me a bird, and I was like, do you hate me? Do you hate me to get me something that I need to take care of? I'm going to have to spend thousands of dollars on this gift. I never expressed a want for a bird. That's crazy. That's here's a child, for your birthday, you're welcome. That's crazy. I don't know. I think you should take care of an animal like it's a child. Sorry. So I got a pet rat instead. And, he was amazing. I would walk him on my shoulder, and I would look at dog owners when you walk a dog, I would do the same with the rat on my shoulder. Not the same reaction. He did have a really good time at the house parties. We were both invited. It wasn't like he just showed up. There's no rat people. Just mice. I couldn't get mice because the girl that I was friends with in middle school who had mice, she had 2 white mice. And her house was all white, so clean. And I'd go there with my dirty shoes, and I'd sit there and be like, I love the quinoa. You know what I mean? It's not her fault she was celiac, but it's I couldn't eat it. Put some garlic in it. Is garlic gluten? No, I knew the answer. I just need you guys to remind me you're alive out Yes, I love you. Let's put our hands. Come on in.
Yes.
Yes. Not even a better time to come in could come up. Please. Please welcome. Yay, please. Welcome. Sit wherever. It's packed. No, I'm kidding. It is kind of packed. It's hot in here, or is it just us? No, it's a beautiful crowd. Are you for both first time here?
Yeah.
Are you guys from LA?
Yeah.
Oh my God, me too. You're like, end it now. Me too. We'll move on from that. I do love LA. I went to New York and I was like, shit. Like, I see why we're kind of like losing in the whole like LA versus New York. But I think LA is so good that we don't really give a F. Do you know what I mean? Where it's like, you can stay in New York, we'll stay at the beach. I started going to the beach more. I used to be one of those people who lives in LA or from LA and they only go to the beach like every like 2 years. And now I go and I'm like, yeah, I'm going to stay home for 2 more years. Because the water's beautiful, but it's like I almost got Okay, a child almost put her foot in my milkshake walking on the, you know how they have the bike crossing? It's like bike crossing, people crossing, go-kart crossing, seagulls crossing, like everybody crossing but Sam. You know what I mean? This little girl is walking along the barrier, whatever. And I had my milkshake down there and she almost put her toe in it. And I work with kids, you missed that part. But I have like a teacher voice, so I'll be like, sit down. Like, this is not appropriate. Whatever. It really does well on dates. I'm like, keep your pants up. You liked it that much. Oh my God, I'm not gonna pay me first. Please. Now that we're warm, now that we're good, we all know each other. LA strong, LA proud. And I am so proud to bring up this next comedian. You know him. You love him. Put your hands together for the one and only Patty, everybody. Keep it going.
Keep it going. I'm on my way up. Don't stop yet. Oh, I'm a little old. It takes me longer to be up here. Hey, how you doing?
Hi.
Are you guys doing good? I like these guys right here, because you come in, and you sit right in the front row. You know what I mean? You sit right in the fucking front row. You're here for the funny, baby.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I can tell, I can feel what's going on here. You know what I mean? You're wondering what the fuck is this old guy doing here? You know, I'm gonna tell you why I'm on this mic, because quite frankly, they needed a sex symbol. That's right. I once was a heartthrob, now I'm a coronary. It's a long time ago. What possessed you to come in here?
I want to get into comedy, so I wanted to see some.
All right, give it up. Give it up for him. I want to tell you this. This is a good place for that. You should come here and do that, because, like, even now, you don't want to just go to some open mic. You don't want to do that, right? Where it's just a stand-up comedy open mic. This is. Don't get me wrong. This is a stand-up comedy open mic, but it's equal part intervention. I just want to kind of let you clue you, okay? Just want to get you to know what you're getting into. This is kind of also a tiny cult. Or maybe like an abusive orphanage. It is. But welcome. Well, we warmly welcome you. We welcome you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We're so happy to have you here. And I want to tell you, earlier tonight, I got done eating. My wife made some fettuccine Alfredo, and so good. And I said to her, feel great. I feel great. You know what I'm going to do? She said, what you going to do, Patty? I said, I feel so good. I'm going to get in my car. Come on in. I'm going to drive 11.2 miles. Then I'm going to pay $10 to be mildly ignored by my peers. But not here, not with you guys. You guys, this is the open comedy mic where we laugh, don't we? Ha ha! Shall we laugh together? Ha 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 ha! That's fucking right. And by the way, I just want to let you guys know. Sam told me it's okay, Jason, to tell him tonight here at the L.A. School of Comedy open mic night is free cocaine night. Thank you, one and all. Thank you. All right. This is good. This is the part, by the way, if you're wondering, this is the part of my act where all of you, just look at me and feel a little bit better about yourself. Go on and drink me in. Have a gander at this. Look at this. It's not easy being this. And you look at me. If it should get easier for anyone, it's this guy, right? I check all the fucking boxes. Are you kidding me? I know I've got everything that you need to make it in this great country. I've got confidence, I've got arrogance, and then there's the magic ingredient. It's just a little sprinkling of white privilege. I sprinkle that on top. It's a fucking lethal combination, baby. You can walk in. Look, sometimes I hear Caucasian sphincters pucker up when I mention white privilege. Okay, listen. I'm not insinuating you were born on a yacht or your polo pony trampled the yacht captain at your 8th birthday fucking party, okay? What if I called it complexion protection? Would that make you feel better? Just that maybe the system was made a little easier to navigate for you. That's all. I mean, that's all. I come from a shit country. I come from another country, so I can kind of see it. I have white immigrant privilege, which just means nobody fucking thinks I'm an immigrant. They look at me. They look right at me. And so, look, I'm going to give you an example, especially people that look like me. You know who I'm talking about, right? And I'm just going to tell you this, right? Okay, I'm in Rancho Cucamonga. I'm out there at the Fat Burger. Wow, good fucking hamburgers you should go down, go get the fucking hamburgers. There's, the guy in front of me, Fox News is on the TV, and the guy in front of me, he's looking at the Fox News, and he spins around and he looks right at me and he says, I didn't come to this great country all the way from Ireland to see it overrun by immigrants. I said, Dad. Fucking Jesse Waters is fucking lying to you. Sean Hannity is a liar. But he's 88. He swallowed the Kool-Aid, baby. You know what I mean? It's all right. Like, there's been, I'm Irish. Okay? I was born in Ireland, and we're different. We're just fucking different people. We're different than anybody else. Like, we like the most negative parts of our stereotype. Yeah, no. Think about this for a second. There were toxic, mascots. The Washington Redskins, a slur. They should have fucking changed the name. I agree, they did. I don't know what it is now, but I'm sure it's fine, right? But look at the way the Native American brave was depicted on the side of the helmet, gazing into the distance, proud, dignified. Have you ever seen the mascot for Notre Dame? It's a homicidal, drunken leprechaun in the fucking attack position. My father loves that. Fucking right. Fucking fighting Irish. Fucking right, lad. But I want to nip a little rumor in the bud right here, okay? Which I don't like. You guys seem to think that we love leprechauns. No, we love all fucking leprechauns. That's mostly true. There's one leprechaun we don't care for, and I think you know which leprechaun that is. It's the Lucky fucking Charms leprechaun. You fucking don't like that fucking leprechaun. You remember that? They're all after you, Lucky Charms. They're magically delicious. You can hear my father from the other side of the house. Fick! You fucking queer leprechaun's on the television again! There's fucking queer leprechaun, he's on dope! Yeah, anybody my father didn't like was on dope. He's on dope! The thing is, like, I'm trying to explain this to you. For us, the Lucky Charms leprechaun is kind of our Flavor Flav. You know what I mean? And it just bothers my dad, I got anybody have an immigrant dad here? You got an immigrant dad? No. Earlier today, I told my father I loved him. That's the only thing that fucks them up. They've been through but today, I'm 62 years old. I tell my father, I love you. And he says, are you queer? I said, no. Then he said, I suppose so. I fed you, didn't I? Here's the thing. It's not in him. We can get mad, but it's not in him. What are you going to do? I'm not going to be mad about it. You wouldn't be mad about it. Would you be mad about it? You'd be mad about it. I should be fucking mad about it. But I don't know. I don't know. It's scary. It's scary being a dad. Any dads here? We got one? You a dad? Yep. You know what I'm fucking talking about, baby. I have 3 beautiful children. Thank you. 3 beautiful. Yeah. I have 5, but 2 of them annoy me. That fucking annoy me. One of them calls me by my first name. Do you ever do any of your kids call you by your first name?
Sometimes.
Yeah, they're not your favorite. Whichever one is at the fucking time. It's not the favorite. I'm in a state of mental decline. That's why that brought me here. My son keeps on calling me by... I might think I forget he's my son. I'm just thinking someone I know. You can from there start fucking calling me dad. You're out of the fucking will. Although my son, Mandrake, calls me by my first name, which I suspect is his way of getting back at me for naming him Mandrake. I was a cruise ship magician at the time doing a lot of fucking meth. Sorry, my bad. My bad, but my son Mandrake lives an alternate lifestyle. Yeah. So, hey, give it up. Hey, thank God. Give it up for the LGBTQ while we're doing it. Hey, thank God that we live in a time where you can be who you want to be and love who you want to love. And by the way, while we're giving it up, give it up for the H's, the heterosexuals, who made all those other letters possible. None of those other letters would be there if you know what? If you and I stop doing the nasty, where will the LGBTQIAs of the fucking future come from? They won't, because there's only one way here, and that's factory installed pussy. Give it up for factory installed pussy, shall we? God's greatest fucking creation ever. You think about it. Every year, right? And there's more regulations on a vagina than a gun, which is weird. Okay? But every year, year in, year out, guns kill so many people. Yet vaginas keep on bringing it to us, baby. They keep on bringing it fucking boom. So here's the thing. You guys, millennials, you're kind of the generation that made heterosexual ass eating okay.
What?
You know what I mean? But could we get back to fucking? There's no babies being made, and I'm involved in this Ponzi scheme. I don't know if you've heard of it. It's called Social Security.
Yes.
I need people to start paying in so I can get my money out. You guys, I want to tell you something. I think we've bonded. I think we've bonded now.
We did.
And I want to say this, and I mean this from my heart. As an audience, you guys have been mediocre. At best. But I love you. I love you, and I want you guys to love yourself and enjoy yourself. You know what I mean? Enjoy yourself. I'm going to leave. I'm going to bring Sam back up to the stage. But I'm going to leave you with a quote from famed comedian Louis C.K. Thank you for allowing me to expose myself.
Where can we find you? Expose us where we can find you.
You can find me at PADDYFORCOMEDY on Instagrams. And I'm at The Mix in Pasadena every Wednesday night. I produce a show and I'm on the show every Wednesday. The Mix Wednesday nights. Come on down and now give it up for the mistress on this island of misfit toys. Give it up for Sam Linderman. Come on! Come on with it! Ooh,
Keep it going for Patty. Yes, you put your name down right now. Keep it going. This is the place to do it. This is the place to do it. This is technically the second stage I ever went on. But you kept saying queer, so I wanted to tell a quick story. When I shaved my head, and one time I said that at a show, and this guy literally stood up and went, "What? What?" And it was like, did you just decide I was no longer like that kind of girl? Like, did I just go from like one thing to another thing? Like, I don't know. Like, can we still be friends? I don't know. I thought my dress was enough. I thought the dress was enough. I don't know. They hate to see you bald, but they love to see you go. No. No, the thing that you were saying about, men loving vagina, that I do believe. But I think that it's like everything that comes with it. That's the hard part that I've been noticing lately in my field studies that I'm doing just for research for other women. That's all that it's for. Do you know what I mean? Like, usually maybe girls already know the signs, but I'm the research. I'm the research. Oh, queer. So I shaved my head, and my dad's like, "So you're a lesbian now?" And I was like, I wish, don't you wish? And we're yelling at each other on the phone. And then we're Jewish. He brings up the Holocaust. I swear to God, this happened. He's like, that's what they did to us. And I'm like, we were all, thank God, in California. like, I'm sorry, like, that's crazy. Like, Dad, like, it's 2020. We can't be saying this. Mom sending me photos of me as a kid. But it was just such a crazy time. And during that time, during one of my field studies, I went to this guy's house, God forbid. And I get there, his grandpa's there. In your head where you're like, don't do it, and then you do it. I saw that he had like a war hat, like a wartime, like he was a veteran, and for some reason I had to be like, sir, thank you for having me in your home. It's such a pleasure to meet your grandson. Like weird shit off Bumble. You know what I mean? Like that is some weird shit off Bumble, like first meet, introduce myself. Don't get up, Grandpa. He couldn't. I assume he's a caretaker. He has a live-in nurse. He's just living with his grandpa. That's fine. But I'm like, okay, I see a sticker that says Rump 2020. That's fine. It could say Grump. What do you think about Dave Chappelle? Go into your head. What do you think about Dave Chappelle? I was like, I think I'm naked. And is that not enough? The dress isn't enough. And then he looks me in the eyes, which was so nice. And it was such a nice moment. And he said, you remind me just of my mother before she died. And he's actually here tonight, you guys. Give it up for my husband. Oh, I'm totally kidding. Garrett, if you're watching, you're a freak. I was a freak too. What the F was going on? You didn't get me an Uber home. Is that how your mom died? You didn't get her an Uber home? Please, Garrett, please call me back. No, I'm kidding. I'm off Snapchat. I'm kidding. I'm off Snapchat, but I'm on to this next comic, and you are too. She is a femme fatale. Put your hands together for the one and only Susan Sassy, everybody! Keep it going. I can't hear you.
So good to see you. Thank you. Hi. I am Susan Sassy, the femme fatale. How you guys doing? Oh, good. You guys are so nice. I do like this mic. You guys are very nice. I really like it when people are nice because I had a rough childhood. I mean, I'm sure we all did. We're comedians, right? But growing up was particularly hard for me because I had what they called back then in the 80s as a learning disability. Creativity. Well, I called it creativity. Everyone else called it, damn it, Susan, pay attention. My tutor, not to be confused with a tutor, a medieval English lord, but a tutor, my teacher, said I had brain confusion, which was the closest anyone ever got to telling me I had ADHD. Well, maybe they did tell me, but I missed it because I wasn't paying attention. But I called it creativity because I get similar sounding words confused, like Taylor, Tyler, barrister, barista, cucumber, succubus. I swear one day I'm going to order a latte from a lawyer and it's going to be the most expensive coffee I ever got. Now, I've had that joke in my set for a really long time, but I started this new job and this lady who happened to do the legal contracts, was making lattes. She made me a latte. I had a barista make me a barrister's drink, or a barista make me you get it. And it was free. Best pro bono work ever. When I was in high school, all the girls could sing the high notes in Phantom of the Opera, and I couldn't because they were sopranos and I was a mozzarella. That means I tried. And also fried cheese. When I was really little and I was in Hebrew school, we were reading out loud for the whole class about a rabbi who helped the Jewish people. But I didn't see the word rabbi. I saw the word rabbit. And nobody corrected me. So for the longest time, I thought the Jewish people were led by a very important, very intelligent rabbit. And I went to synagogue every Friday night hoping to see that rabbit. I had carrots and everything. And I never saw him. I was like, oh my gosh, this rabbit must be really busy. And then one night, one day I'm out with my mom and I finally see the rabbit. It is surrounded by chocolate and colorful eggs. And I'm like, Mom, it's the rabbit. It's the rabbit. And she's like, no, honey, wrong religion. And I'm like, oh, come on, Mom. Our rabbit's too busy. That's when I learned the difference between a bunny and a rabbit. A bunny gives you chocolate. A rabbit teaches you about the Jewish religion. Now, this is a newer joke, but I can't wait for the day I go to synagogue and I see a rabbit leading the service. On spring break from college, I was driving around New York with my boyfriend at the time, and we passed by this restaurant called Giraffe, but I did not read the word giraffe. I saw the word garaffe. I was like, ooh, garaffe. Sounds fancy. Sounds French. Garaffe. We should go eat there. Of course, he laughed but didn't correct me. The next day, we go to the zoo. Guess what's on exhibit at the zoo? Giraffes. I was like, oh, man, we got to go check out the giraffes. Man, they didn't have any of those. They only had some stupid giraffes. My goodness. Ugh, and my friend was recently talking to me about how she used to purchase the breakdowns. I'm sure she meant she purchased, the actor casting notices, but my brain just envisioned her purchasing people videotaping their mental breakdowns and sending them to her. Like, imagining being so bored and you need to get drama from other people. You really can get anything in America, So, anyway, that's my brain, It can get very annoying, so I'm used to annoying people. I don't trust people who are nice to me. Especially dolphins. Do you guys like dolphins? Yeah. Well, a lot of people don't know this about dolphins, but they're not very nice. Given the chance, they will violate your boundaries.
Oh, no.
They're the white male comedian of the sea. Yeah, they'll swim right up to you, tell you you're not funny, squirt you with their blowhole, and swim away. But the good thing about my brain is it will come up with creative solutions for things like, women. Why is it when a guy breaks up with us, we're always like, I'll show him I'm going to get hot and he's going to rue the day. Well, that's not revenge. Then he gets to say he was with a 10. No. I say we get as disgusting as possible. And we go out and we say, look at who this disgusting piece of crap was with. That is revenge. Thank you. I'm Susan Sassy, everyone. You can find me at SusanSassI on Instagram and Facebook, or the ADHD Show on YouTube.
The dolphin killed me. That is so fun. When you work with kids, they love to tell you an animal fact, and sometimes it's so dead wrong to the point where if I don't correct them and they go home and they're like, no, Miss Sam said it was true. Miss Sam said it was true. I'll get in trouble. Where they're like, no, that's a foot. And I'm like, that's a wing. Like, I don't know. And then we're fighting. I'm like, why are we fighting? I feel like I'm at home. I used to really like when they would call me mom. Because obviously I have some sort of attachment. I don't know. I was like, aw, you love me. But then they would see their mom at pickup and they'd be like, mommy. So now I'm like, I am not your mother. Like, I'm your father. Listen to me now. Just kidding. That'd be crazy if a kid called me dad. No, just grandma and teacher and stupid. But it's really good practice for rejection. And this place, okay, I didn't even do like my beginning spiel. I thank Jason. I want to give a round of applause for Marilyn, everybody. Marilyn's a new member of our team. She's a creative. She's a business mind. She's everything. We do have our podcast and we do have our acting and we do have a community family type of feel. And I love getting to bring this guy to the stage. I still remember he was here the first time I went on stage. He said, good set. And that's part of why I came back, not to get emotional on a Friday. I love this guy putting us together for the one and only Anya, everybody.
Yeah.
Show 'em how it's done. That's a crazy intro. Yeah, that's a crazy intro. Woo!
I didn't know I was going up right now. That's dope. That's dope. Shout out to y'all for being here, man. Congrats. I'm here to drop some news on the community, man. I drop some news on everybody, bro. I don't know how y'all are gonna feel about this, but I mean, this is my truth. I was talking to my mom the other day. We were on the phone, and I was just asking questions about like how I got here to America, because we're immigrants, I wasn't born here, confession. And she was like, I'll start with the more fun one. I'll start with this other one. I don't care. I might lose y'all, but I don't care. I don't know how y'all gonna feel about this, but I found out where I was conceived. And I was conceived in Israel, bro. What? Hey. Right? And then I was like, bro, I could just, okay, welcome me. I was like, I could just do this at every set. I could just start with this, like, yo, I just found out, from my mom, like, true, like, I was conceived in Israel. So technically, if I bomb, it's kind of in, never mind. Not that I support it. You feel me? It's just like at this point we can associate these two things. Stand-up comedy. Man, I really feel like I had something fun for y'all today. Let's look at the notes, guys. I be trying to write like throughout the week, because I have a show coming up in a little bit, so I'm trying to like get back into show mode. Next Friday I'm performing somewhere. Shout out to me for looking at my Instagram messages. Yeah. I know, performing somewhere. I wrote this down and I thought it was so funny. So my friend was like, "Oh, we trying to go out tonight." I was like, "Bet, don't worry about it. Just send me the bread. I'm gonna call the Uber." They said, "All right, cool." I call the Uber. I tell everybody the price. They're like, "Damn, it's so cheap. Damn, you got an Uber Black?" I'm like, "Yeah, Uber Black." Whatever. The car get there, they're like, "This a Uber Black?" I said, "Well, it's an Uber." And then when I get in it, it's an Uber Black. It's a very stupid joke. We fit in that sedan though. We shoved about 5 motherfuckers in that sedan. It's like, is it cool if we sit in the front? It's an Uber Black. We can. We can sit in the front. It's Uber Black now. So stupid. Everything I write is so stupid. I just be like going to my notes. I just be laughing when I look at this. I'm like, bro, what? Because it's like, I think of a lot of dumb thoughts, but the stuff that make it to the notes is like the extra dumb stuff. It's the stuff that's like, I laughed, I thought about it again, I laughed, and I wrote it down. Somebody was telling me, they were like, oh, we're complaining about gas prices as most people who drive do. Just complaining. And homie's like, oh, gas is so expensive. I was like, yeah, it's pretty expensive. I ain't gonna lie. Like, the price has been going up everywhere. He's like, yeah, like, cheapest gas I've gotten in the last, like, 2 months is, like, $6.20. I said, $6.20. I'm like, that's not the cheapest gas around, bro. Like, there's cheaper gas out there right now. He's like, really? I'm like, yeah. Like, if you gotta understand the cheap gas, you can't be scared to lose your life for the gas. All right. It's gonna be a dangerous gas station, but hey, the gas is $5.20. I'm the danger, cause I'm finna get all this bitch. I'm finna get all the gas. You feel me? I'm finna get every last drop in this shit. Y'all had to kill me. Let the gas be under $5. I'm gonna have to see a gun before I get out of there. What you mean? So, I ain't scared. Like, oh, isn't that a dangerous neighborhood? Not when the gas is that cheap. I'm sorry. I'm not. I will die for this gas. All right. It's $6.20 over there. I will die at this $5.92. All right. I will die for this 20 cents. It don't even be that big of a difference, but I'll be like, I'll risk it for that savings. And I got my Arco Awards. It's an extra 10 cents. If y'all not tapped in, go get that. You feel me? I'm not even sponsored. I'm just putting that out there. Every time, 10 cents per gallon, it adds up. Look at me being cost efficient. That's what adulthood is, y'all. Almost 30. We care about gas prices. Damn, do I want to do some fun shit? I don't even know what I'm gonna do for this show. I just have so much like random shit on my phone, and I want to come in with like new jokes for the new year. It's not the new year anymore. I mean, well, some people just came out of the coma yesterday. This is a new year for some people. Who? I don't know. I don't know their story, but I'm thinking about you. I know you tuned into the YouTube. First thing you did, woke up, got right on YouTube. What's going on at LA School of Comedy? This. Let's do something fun. I like this joke because it's just like very real to me. I feel like in this age of my life, you know, I'm ready for like marriage. You know, I'm ready for like finding my partner. And I know this because I'm able to answer the very tough questions. You know, the questions that a lot of people might be sleepless trying to answer. But me, I have the answers. I'm ready for the day that the woman I plan to one day make my wife looks up at me. And she asked me the question. She says, Anya, would you love me if I was a worm? See, yeah, oh boy, man, he's not ready for it. He's not ready. I'm ready. Yes. The answer is yes. It's all you gotta. Yes. Yes, babe. Yes. But our relationship does have to change. It has to be like the you know, like it. I love my dog. I love my cat. I'ma love you, little wormy. Like, you feel me? Like, in that, you gotta move to that realm. Like, you can't be romantic love. It can't be. There's no way. I can't be cuddled up with a worm every night. Imagine I have a terrible day at work. Boss yelling at me. Yeah. You're terrible. You're terrible. I'm finna go home to work. I'm tired. I'm sad. He throws at me. Extra work. I'm in traffic. Terrible. I get to work. I put my heavy ass bag down. Feel a little worm climbing at the back of my leg. Going back and forth across my shoulder blades. Trying to give me a little worm massage. Like, girl, get off of me. How'd you get out of your cage? Get back into your worm box. I told you I loved you. That's why I gave you a little extra worm food. That's love. That's our relationship now. I love you petatonically. You know, it's not romantically. It's petatonic now. The love has to change. It has to change. I still love you, though. You feel me? It's just different. I can't love you the same. Okay. Imagine, like, you at the club or something. You out in public. You hitting it off with a young lady. Just going back and forth. The conversation's flowing. Your phone start vibrating. You look down. It's a FaceTime from the worm cage. It's your little worm girlfriend wondering what you're doing out for all night. Like, are you coming home, girl? Is that a worm on your phone? Like, you got to explain to the party. You know, it's just a lot. Our relationship has to change. That's all. But it's still love, and that's why the answer is yes. But you got to explain that. And that's what relationships are about, y'all, communication. As a single man, I know everything about relationships. As a single man, I know everything. It's why the snaps are hilarious. Man, guys. You say you too? Yeah, see? All the single people know we know too much. That's why we're alone. Just alone with our information. So much. I know it all. So stupid. Dating apps are hilarious. I love dating apps. They're so funny. I don't even think I'm finding love on dating apps anymore. I've turned into like the dating app guru that nobody asked for. Like, I'm giving girls advice. I'm not even giving advice on dating me, just like on dating other people, you know, type shit. I seen one girl. I was like, usually I had a thing on my profile to be like, hey, if you have the wrong political, you know, Johnny or shit, I ain't even trying to really interact with you. Like, there's nothing I really say to you. But then I seen a girl who had conservative on her profile, but the way she was looking in the photos, I decided that I was ready to have a conversation. I was ready to hear the other side. No, I'm kidding. Okay. But I was like, what's going on? Like, how are you? Like, she looks so normal, you know? I'm like, how did you? Like, you look sensible. You know, there's black people in the photos. What is going, you know? It's a very, very diverse group of photos in these photos. I don't know. So I hit her up. I'm like, yo, like, we start talking. The conversation's flowing beautifully. Like, just back and forth. I'm like, wow, this is crazy. So finally, I'm like, you know what? We've been talking for a little bit. Let me ask. Like, yo, like, what's up with the political stance on your profile? And she's like, oh, yeah, like, I just don't think that's something that, you know, people should be talking about publicly. I think it's just something you should be very private about. And, you know, like, that's just like very intrinsic and close family friends. That's who you should be discussing that with. Like, I don't think it's something to be discussing super publicly. I'm like, facts, bet. But like, we're already talking. We've been talking this whole time. Like, why does it say this on your profile? Like, why does it say yours? She's like, no, but that's how I feel. Like, I feel like we shouldn't be talking about it super publicly. I'm like, hold on, ma'am. Do you think conservative means like you're not sharing your like? That's not the conservative that they mean, young lady. And she was shocked. She took it off her profile. I didn't know what that meant. I'm like, yo, I'm over here giving advice. Now I'm in her friends group chat giving them advice, rating photos. I'm like doing all the 9 because I'm just a good guy. I'm just a good guy. You feel me? Doing the Lord's work. Helping girls with their dating profiles so other men can swipe right on them. Thank y'all so much for the time, man. I pushed it out, man. I gotta tune back in. Go Lakers, man. Y'all, let's close this out tonight. I'm Kanye West. It's on YEWST. Y'all clap it in for Sam coming back to the stage. We love it.
Keep it going for Kanye, everybody. See him. What is it, next Friday? Somewhere, someplace, somehow. Well, it'll happen. You got that fire in your heart. But I'm so excited to bring up this next performer. Would you come up and tell us a little about yourself, Desmond? Come on, let's go! Welcome. Keep it going.
Thank you. Okay. Oh my god, that light. Okay, let's bring this down. I'm too short for this mic. Okay. You know what? Okay, alright. So before I would like to start, I would just like to get this out of the way. Despite how I look, I'm actually not gay. I do definitely look like it. A lot of people actually assume that I am, and at first I didn't know why, and then I just looked in the mirror, and I was like, oh. And then I soon realized that, like, if I succeeded in life, like, everyone would have been like, yeah, like, I'm not, like, in the top 1%, but I'm, like, 2%. Like, I'm right there. Like, I'm right behind that. And whenever I have, like, any white or male guilt, I always remind myself of the vegan teacher. Does anybody remember or know of the vegan teacher? No? Okay. Well, she was just a really mean old white lady on the internet who would just, like, tell everyone to not eat animals because that's the biggest problem in the world. And that they should, like, be eating plants and no animal products. And she was so vindictive about it. Like, it was, like, a whole thing. Like, there was, like, people hating on her, and she would hate on them back. And then after all of it, one day she just decided that she was gonna eat meat. Like, she actually just decided to eat meat. And a lot of people were, like, really annoyed. But honestly, I was kind of relieved. Because I can just picture with a kid laid out like a rack of ribs. Just being like, you know, we eat animals like this. Oh my god, this is so tender. Oh. Yeah. Waiter, can you... What's in this? And then the waiter comes over and he's like, that is a child with with a habanero and beef tallow sauce. Like, you know how a waiter speaks. And the vegan teacher is just like, you're telling me that this has meat in it? and then the waiter is just like, ma'am, what? You are eating a child. Oh yeah!
Oh yeah, it's crazy.
Alright, okay, so that is all the material I have memorized. And much like this guy, I have a lot of stuff written in my notes. So we're about to go through all of this and see what stuff I'm gonna go on.
Let's go.
Oh, here's a good one. So, something about me that you may not know. I am trans. I'm not transgender. Trans economic. I was born into a well-off family and broke a shit. And what am I spending my money on? Nothing. Am I getting any money? Also no. So I am just in a state of like finding quarters on the side of the road and spending them at gumball machines. And that's about it. There's no more making money, there's no more losing money. That's it. Okay. Let me see what else. I don't know why I have this written here. I don't even think this is a bit. I just have guys that just took a crazy shit. Like, just on its own. I don't think that's even, like, Like I have these written in like paragraphs of different sets that I would do, and then just by itself at the very bottom. Like I don't remember writing that. Okay. Let me see. Let me see what else do I got. Okay. The first time I was ever considering doing stand up, I wrote like a really long set that I was going to try to do at my school, which if you couldn't tell by the 2% joke, it's the people there can be like really snobby, and so my entire bit was about how trying to find the balance between being snobby and not being snobby, and also like being self-aware, because there are like, if I hear someone's like, Desmond, you're rich, I'm like, guys, that I prefer to use well off as a term. Like people started censoring the word rich around me. It was really weird. Like if they say it like Christopher Columbus is just gonna come out, all of the white ancestors, and onto you in that one moment. Can't you see that happening? Just like a shadow coming out from behind the curtain, and then just with the hat. I don't know what Christopher Columbus looks like. I got a D in history. Here's another really funny story. This is a story that I like remembered on the car ride over here. So we're gonna see how well I actually remember this story. So this is a story. This was the first date I ever went on in my entire life. It was a Latina girl, and I meet up her. The date goes well, and at the very end, I'm like, I offer to pay, of course, because I had a lot of quarters at the time, and so I pay the bill, and right as I pay for it, she goes, "As you should." And you know that bit I just did about Christopher Columbus? I could feel him.
That's crazy.
And so I just pile of quarters and I just left. And that was it. That was it. I was like, if I stay here any longer, I'm not getting into college. That'll be it. Yep, exactly. That's how I felt. And that was it. And this is me also realizing how long 10 minutes is. I don't have I just made that shit up right off the dome. That is all I have. Thank you.
One more time for Desmond, everybody. That was amazing. That was truly amazing. You feel it. You feel it on the stage. You came up here and you did that. You're like, next time. No, thank you. Thank you guys for coming. Seriously. And the night's not over yet. I do want to hear from Marilyn, everybody.
Oh, Marilyn.
Come on.
Marilyn,
one and only. Come on up here. For you, yes. For your first time, yes.
Thank you.
Was that really your first?
Yeah, it was my first.
Hello, goodbye. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Hi, you're so funny. That was great. I love it. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm a writer, so I'll just give you a little skit. I'll just tell you what I've been up to. So I've been trying to think of ways to make money because we all have a lot of quarters. My jar is half full. So one of my podcast goals got into investing. That's why I started. I wanted to interview people and see how they made it. This one guy's a wealth manager of family offices. I didn't know the family offices. I just assumed he had a family, but it's really, really well off people. Extremely well off. I got a Swiss chalet. I got a French chalet. I got, a house next to George Clooney on Lake Como. Super wealthy. And one of the stories is very positive. We, comedians, writers, actors, we have a chance because this family office manager told me about the billionaire that he manages their funds. And this guy started out as a manager of a grocery store. And he became a multi-billionaire and a former ambassador to Spain. So it's possible. And so, my imaginary daughter, she's already I think her numbers are $1 billion right now. And so she's off to boarding school. And so before she left, she says, Mom, you really got to get with it and think of something, invent something. And And so she get me on this path to think of something that's going to make money more than quarters in a jar. So I waved to her, and the limo black picked her up, Uber, bye. And so I'm thinking of things. So I thought of something, like she said, make sure that it's a service that people want to pay, and they'll pay for it. So I'm like, okay, I know there's a lot of people that are depressed. And, there's comedians, but, that are just in their apartment, that won't even come to open mic, or they won't even go exercise. So I thought, like, wow, what if, like, I had this service, like a cheer squad? I could wear my Lululemons and wear little, cheer pom-poms, and they would call. So they did. And, like, oh, my God, the phones were going off the hook crazy. And so I would go, ding, dong, ding, dong. And I'm like, hello, hi, and shaking the pom-poms, and just, come on, you ready to go on your walk? And the sun's bright and everything. And literally the person was so depressed, and they're like, they were in there and they wouldn't come to the door. And I'm like, I didn't really want to go in there. It's dark, and, and so I was like, oh, we don't go in. We just go for walks. Cheer, cheer. Come on, let's go. And I'm like, what? Oh, no. He wanted me to shake my pom-poms inside there. And I said, oh, no. We don't do that here. So eventually, I couldn't. So I decided that wasn't for me, because, I would be doing OnlyFans if I wanted to be shaking my pom-poms. At least I'd be making a lot of money shaking my pom-poms at OnlyFans. You just have to show your toes and you can make some money. So I came up with this idea. You were talking about cats. You were talking about dogs. Do you know how expensive pets are these days? Have you even seen how much a French bulldog is? It's like $10,000 for the cheap one, and like $15,000 if you want the one that's the marble. And they even try to steal them. Have you heard of Lady Gaga's? Yeah. So, and then I was like, well, I think I want a Maine Coon. Have you seen Maine Coons? Are these really big with a long fur? $10,000 for one Maine Coon. Like, this is like a well-off Maine Coon. He's like, especially pedigree and all that stuff. And so I did try to go on Craigslist. I was looking on Craigslist, and they're $3,000 on Craigslist. So you couldn't even get there. And then you're like, I went on the, the rescue places and stuff like that, and there wasn't a Maine Coon in the bunch. They're all taken. So I was like, I got it. And it's like, it's very expensive to buy the first Maine Coon. You got to have $10,000. So it's like, imaginary pets. Yes, I got it. So there's low cost, low overhead, imaginary pets. So I have different levels. If you want a dog, you could have lap dogs. They're really furry. They don't shed on the floor or anything like that. Very sweet. And then there's a second level if you want them to bark. And then the third level, you could just have tears and tears, and then how much they would. So it's going really well. I've been making a lot of money with my imaginary dogs and cats. And then the next day I was walking my imaginary dog, and this girl's like, oh no, Karen came over. And I'm like, hi, Karen. And she's like, can I get an imaginary boyfriend? so that's it for tonight. Thank you so much. YouTube at Story Pals, our Cerbert Sneakies, at Instagram, TikTok, and all the things. Thank you so much. Bye. Ooh, look at that.
You made it tiny.
It's good. Keep it going.
I have that effect on there.
If we stay on stage together long enough, people are going to think we're going to start dancing. Keep it going for Marilyn, for everybody. The beauty of live comedy. And, of course, Cinda Kroonquist, our owner-director, who can't be here, but is very much, she's here. She's in New York. So we're gonna get there. One more time for Desmond. Seriously. It's always so nice to see somebody come up here and find themselves. So if you find yourself in Westwood or even Japan, we do Zoom. Hey, 10835 Santa Monica Boulevard. I've been Samantha Linderman. You can find me on Instagram at SamLikeTBH. One more time for Jason Ham. Insta_Ham with 2 M's on Insta. 2 M's. One wasn't enough. Maryland and LA and good